Muted Modern for the 2024 Parade of Homes. This one's by Valdara Custom Homes, our showcase home. And you're gonna see all the detail and craftsmanship in this beautiful build steps away from Rollins College in Winter Park. This third of an acre lot has 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, and nearly 6,200 square feet total under roof of modern luxury finishes. We're gonna hear from the builder, Chris Solhab, on the details that went into this home. So come take a tour with us for this year's Parade of Homes.
Imagine living steps away from Lake Virginia and Rollins College on the tree-lined streets of Winter Park, Florida, in this 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath luxury modern home on a third of an acre lot. With all the intricate details you'd expect, plus a few hidden ones, let's step inside and discover this property together. Right away, you're greeted by this 22-foot ceiling, voluminous space with glass and walnut floating LED staircase and an incredibly long 30-foot glass sliding wall out to the pool and lanai area, and the muted modern design with clean lines, contemporary finishes, but it still feels natural and welcoming. Notice all the textures, like this wall covering that spans the entire great room ceiling from the vapor fireplace over to the multi-layered kitchen area, all wrapped in stone, wood, and glowing feature lighting just in the right places. With over 6,200 square feet total under roof and a 105-foot wide double lot, you get that spacious feel and privacy with the rooms spread to the corners, a quiet retreat upstairs with one of 2 laundry spaces, and black-framed Geldwen windows, complete with Lutron smart shades, giving you abundant Florida sunshine in the mornings and setting the mood for incredible backyard entertaining nights. When you hear me talk about detail in custom homes, I want you to notice more than just the shiny bits, to appreciate what you don't see. For example, there are recessed baseboards in this home, no door casing surrounding the true style walnut doors. There's a 1/4-inch shadow line that runs around the entire home, level 5 drywall finish, floating drop ceilings with LEDs. The list goes on. These are things that elevate a build when it all comes together, from the clean sheet design to the final executed product. Custom cabinetry isn't just soft closed drawers and dovetail construction, it's the fit and finish of how it all goes together. And in this kitchen, it's not so much about what you see, it's all the hidden paneled refrigerators from Thermador, the wine sommelier separating the two, and the pantry going around the rear so you can tuck away all your foods and separate appliances for that really clean look. The 48-inch Thermador range has the big gas burners and griddle and double ovens, and they did a great job selecting the muted finishes of the dark quartz island versus the porcelain backsplash, and all the artwork brings it together thanks to the designer.
So before we get to the rest of this home, we have the builder here, Mr. Chris Solhab from Valdara Custom Homes. Now, we've filmed some of your work in the past for previous Parade of Homes years, and I really feel like this is an evolution of the best quality you could put out there. So I'm really excited to hear your vision of how you saw this whole project in your head from start to finish.
Starting outside, we have a nice wide lot, 105-foot wide lot. So we were really able to design a home that's got a really impressive front elevation. And then just walking into the home with this 10-foot steel pivot door just really kind of sets the tone for the atmosphere inside the house.
Stepping through this pivoting door, now with all this glass in these modern homes, it's great, but what if you're just out of the shower or you're wearing something you don't want your neighbors to possibly see inside, or the landscapers? Tell us about this cool feature you have built into this door.
Yeah, absolutely. So Justin, this is a 10-foot tall, 6-foot wide steel pivot door. We wanted to bring in as much natural light as we possibly could, but also wanted to have privacy when you need it. This glass actually has a smart film here in the door. Alexa, turn on the door.
Whoa,
so
see that? And you can see through it.
It sends a power signal to the glass here.
Hold on, let me show you. Stay there.
And make that glass clear.
So now the UPS man's here dropping off a package.
Alexa, turn off the door.
Now, a lot of these builds have featured hidden rooms, hidden doors. I don't know if you can see behind us here, but there's something hidden about this wall.
We got these concealed hinges on the door here to kind of give you a nice entry here into the office.
And I don't know if you noticed, this is not Chris's first rodeo. If you want to see this home, click on this button right now. Now, one of the things that I just couldn't ignore is this giant glass door. Tell us about that.
This is a 30-foot wide sliding glass door. It runs floor to ceiling. This door is by Eurowall. So they've got just the thinnest sight lines here on the door, so you just really maximize glass. We carried in this same horizontal SDL bars to kind of match up with all the windows on the home. It just really gives you that impressive look with the symmetrical, backyard and pool and water feature back there, and also bringing in all that western light in the afternoon.
And being such a wide home site here in Winter Park, which is tough to find in general, we actually stood on this dirt like, 2 years ago?
It was.
And it felt like a jungle, and I could never have envisioned what you did here. It just uses all the space in a really effective way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Including the primary.
So it was important for us to have the master suite on the first level. We did something a little bit different inside there. So we have the main master primary bedroom open to the bathroom. So it just gives you a really luxurious feel. You've got nice walnut hardwood flooring in the bedroom, then it goes into this dramatic porcelain tile inside the bathroom with a center floating vanity, floor to ceiling mirror. It's really an impressive sight.
This is the space. It's so big. It just wraps around and you see right through to the primary. This probably takes up, 1,000 square feet of the house?
Yeah, just about. So we were able to incorporate this really cool ceiling detail. We have this 8-inch recess and wall covering that carries right through the bathroom. So we're open from the primary bedroom right into the bathroom with that center floating vanity inside there. See-through fireplace, just gives you a really cool vibe when you walk in the room.
With this open space, it's got some great sight lines that you don't always pick up on until you brush your teeth. Like that.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Tropical resort vibes surround you in this calming backyard oasis with Brazilian hardwood ceiling, speakers, 2 linear fireplaces, infinity edge raised spa, custom waterfall, marble and turf pool deck, and yard to spare.
And here we are at your own backyard oasis. I mean, this is enormous with a lot of cool features. Tell us about some of these features.
We want to do something a little bit different with the pool design. So we have this aluminum structure that kind of runs over the sun shelf there. It has that nice rain arbor, gives that calming sound during the day. Great spot for the kids to run through and jump in the pool. But then at night, it's actually really cool. There's a 150-inch projector screen that rolls up inside there. So that comes down, the projector drops down here from the ceiling. You can watch your favorite sporting event or movie at night. It's really impressive.
And I don't know if you noticed this, but on that wood trim, it's alternating the thickness. And that's not a product that just comes like that. You have to custom cut that on site and get the staining just right so it matches all the way through this massive lanai. It takes you over to this beautiful summer kitchen with a DCS grill. Just got one of these myself and almost burned my house down. It's so darn powerful.
This is one of my favorite view spots in the home as you're walking past this glass railing, looking down over your front atrium, and knowing that you've got all these ensuite bedrooms up here just tucked away, each one with everything they're gonna need to grow and store things. It still feels like that family home, and yet you have all those glamorous, entertaining spaces to show off when you want to.
I'm gonna show you some of the detailed features of this home, including 2 vapor fireplaces. Yes, you can actually stick your hand in it. It changes color, and it's just a really cool feature. Plus, this massive 30-foot long, almost 11-foot tall sliding glass door. One of the features I find interesting is that in Florida, you sometimes have storms, right? And the rain beats down, but this has a drain built into the track. So any water that comes in is just gonna drain right out to the yard. Pretty cool feature. The modern hidden kitchen. We've seen it before on this series, but this exemplifies the quality of the fit and finish. When you have a custom cabinetry kitchen and you can wrap walnut around edges like this and pocket the LED so it glows behind this other cabinet stack and continue it all the way around to this slat wall that's custom stained after it's installed. It's a reminder of the quality of a Valdara custom home. Well, Chris, I can't thank you enough for letting our viewers see behind the gates of this home. Really an impressive, just overall design masterpiece you put together. I'm sure there was a lot of team members that you'd like to thank that helped you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob Turner at CRT Studio, Janine at Zero Latitude on the architectural design, and Rob on the interior design. Really that team is what allowed us to bring this to life.
And thank you, of course, to Goba and the Parade of Homes Orlando for putting this on. You're now the Showcase Home sponsor. I'm sure you want to check out some of the other entries as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Goba just gives us this platform to showcase our work for all of us builders. There's a lot of great builders out there with a lot of great entries, and we're excited to see them all.
And we look forward to it every year. If you haven't already, subscribe, check out previous year's playlist to see some of Chris's work, and be sure and check out more entries for this year's Parade of Homes. Thanks again.